Kristen, thank you. A First Alert update on the Green Bay Public Market project. The State Building Commission granting on Broadway just under $170,000 for the construction of the Green Bay Public Market. The cost of that project estimated to be upwards of $22 million. That project has faced significant funding issues, and the opening has been delayed to mid to late 2027.